to repair for somebody. Okay. I'm working from my bedroom. However, I have ordered a little workshop, and I'm going to fix my shed roof, floor, tomorrow if the weather is good, so that I can actually take my work outside, because it's starting to take over my home. But I love doing it, so the sacrifice has been worth it. But I quite like my bedroom back. Right, so these are Allen keys that take these off. Oh, pussycat. That's Inkwell. She's the older of the cats. I've got another one somewhere called Mog. So we'll keep these to one side so they don't get lost. Hello, Winky. You've been curious. No, there's always one, isn't there? That's it. Just loosened it off. What are you looking for? Okay. So we'll remove the foot part. And there's a zip here. Let's see what your nuts are. That zip's just been put there so that for the manufacturer to put it back together again. It's actually quite tight. So what I'll do is get a Stanley knife, and this is absolutely not good. There we are. Make life easy for myself. Box knife. It's a wooden base, as you can see, foam and a bit of Dacron on the top. The foam doesn't look too bad, it'll probably wash. Bring it back up to its plumpness. Only the place where you have to cut down your costs. And your time. Okay, so I could have used that as a template, but what's this? This is just anchoring one. There's a stitch here to anchor the. That's just for fanciness. China. I bet it wasn't Chinese prices. I can imagine. However. Okay. So staples. Take these off. These are both covered up, so they don't really need to be removed. There we go. Take two. I can get under it. I will, if not. There we go. It just looks like a bit of pine. Quite soft wood, so it should repair quite easily. That one's in tight enough. I'm not going to bother taking that out.
Oh.
Can't get into hold of.
Oh.
It's in here. Okay, so we'll put the. Oh, there's a bit of foam under there. I won't bother with that. Just put that in one place. And what was this? Another staple. Okay. So I'm going to have a look in my stash and see what fabrics I have to repair it with. Right, so I found this oilcloth in my stash of fabrics. It's wine related. Like wine labels, which is quite nice. It's a bit creased, but once it's stretched on and stapled, and then I'll take a hairdryer over it and that'll take the creases out. I'm sticking with the original foam and the Dacron because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. He's a non-smoker and doesn't have any pets, so it's just really personal stuff. So could I get, excuse me Mog, could I move this fabric without you interfering? No? Can I? Can I? Thank you. I know you're trying to help, but right, so this here, make sure there's enough to stretch over. Yep, yep. There should be plenty, and then I'll put a cloth on the bottom to hide, to tidy it up. Oh, somebody had a neighbour having a bit of a shout to themselves. Oh, oopsie. I don't have a big scissors here, but this will do. It's a thick fabric, so that actually goes through that really quite well. Right, going on that side, and we'll do. Don't want to skimp. Right, where did you tuck it? That's nicer. There we go. No! Take your claws out the Dacron. A good boy. I know you've tried him. Okay, so start from stretch this over. Stapler out. In an ideal world, I would like a so stretch this fabric out towards so, and then stretch. Turn it to the opposite end and we pound it, make sure it's a good working out to the edge. Okay. That good. I like this one here, so I'm going to towards you and away for the centre. And again, turning it. So bad this actually for this actually charges up with a USB. And it was really quite. I never actually noticed that when I bought it. And I thought, well, no, this is going to be awful. But I was actually pleasantly surprised. Because I did have a rechargeable. No, I had an electric one. That's what it was. So anyway, I'm pulling this the centre down this corner of it and tuck that under, pull towards avoid as many creases as you can, just somewhere for crumbs and things like that to get in. But you want it to look nice and neat. Tuck that under. Staples. Oh, didn't work. See, that won't work out. Take the notches out the fabric. It does help alleviate the bulk of the fabric. It's sloppy fabric as well. Nice neat job. What's it like this side? It's looking quite good, isn't it? It's a functional stool, it does get used. Let's see. Take some this way. Now staples. Turn the thing off. I do have staples. Back on. What are you doing? Side. Oh, hello. You come to supervise. Here's your weight behind. Work your fabric over. Excuse me. I'm having to use my weight behind it to staple. Oh no. Cut a notch in there. There we are. Quite pleased with that. I think he will as well. So we'll find a bit of fabric. Right. So putting on the base. Nice, neat finish round. Tucking this under so it's to give it a nice neat finish. should have did what I did with the last one. Excuse me, I'm burping away here. There's a glass of wine. And it's even hammer on. So I've taken must have hit something. Okay, try again. There are no staples again. Oh, right, okay. I'll go change these staples now. Right, gun fired up. Ready to go. So is it earlier? I have used the hydraulic tack-wise staplers. And they're very good. But this is tack-wise as well. USB charged. Don't think it would be up too much. But it really, it does. It's actually a bit, well, a lot better than the electric one. And the hand ones, well, forget that because I just can't do that any longer. Maybe when I was younger. Possibly, but not anymore. I don't have it over my hands. Corner. Like a wee envelope. Turn the corner under. That under. That under. So that it's nice and neat. There we go. If you're just doing a job for yourself, you can choose whatever fabric you want, but it's a good idea if you're doing this to make sure that the fabrics are actually fireproof as well. That's actually the law in the UK, and I would imagine anybody else. But it's really a good idea. The foams are, because the certificates are on them, natural fibres are naturally fire retardant, probably like the polyesters, etc. Although they're nice looking. I got a beautiful velvet and velour fabric that covered a little a tiny child's chair, and it was beautiful looking fabric, but oh, to sew it was an absolute utter nightmare. Anyway, there we are. The sewing machine went through it lovely, but when I came to the hand stitch parts, the needle wouldn't actually go through them. So I would never use it again. It was beautiful looking fabric. The big flowers and whatnot. It's definitely my kind of fabric, but no, just doing that so it's an overlap. And the last corner. So I'm just using fabric that I've got here because I've every confidence the gentleman in question actually uses it. Like myself, he's got lipedema, lymphedema, so his feet are going quite heavy. So if I need to recover it in a wee while, then that's fine. But this'll do for now. Because as state it was in, it was doing a good to anybody. There we go. That's it. Do fine now. What we need to do is poke the holes in the fabric so that we can get the foot plate back on. There we go. Screws will go through that. That's the only thing that this has cost me is my time. So that's no biggie. So I'll secure that. So that wasn't very square. I have every confidence it was a quite inexpensive footstool. Come on. Okay, well, let me put the other two. So I forgot to turn that back on. Let's get the Allen key and secure this back on. Tighten it up and so get the rest of them down. This is what I had to bother getting out. Don't think it's on the threads properly. Let's try again. There. Yep, that's it. So we'll do tighten that up, tighten that up, and that up. There. That's really alright. I don't need to hair dry, don't I? So that'll do the trick. That'll do my wee file. Hopefully his feet won't slide off of that, but it was leatherette that was on it. It was slippy anyway, so yeah. Pleased with that. There we are. Wee wine labels. Thanks for watching. that just gave somebody a bit of inspiration if they're needing to cover something or whatever. Yeah. Thanks. This is a little child's armchair I was talking about. This velvet was lovely to work with. This stitched beautifully. On the machine, but by hand. Oh wow, nightmare. Absolutely love the detail in it. But would I use it again? If it was machine stitching, yeah, I would. If it was hand stitching, absolutely no way.